is a
Let the
let the
Wookiee
Wookiee
win.
win home one War Room mains deck. Interesting. I like it.
So
And
do we think it's Endor occupation or is it TTO?
I don't
Well,
know.
any method's necessary start.
Yeah.
So I think it's gotta be Endor ops. So versus let the Wookiee win mains that starts launching the assault on Kashyyyk and says let's rock. This could be a fun match.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one.
This one is because Benji is no slouch at all.
No,
Like
he is not. Uh, for those who have not had the honor of playing against Benji, he is a very, very skilled young man.
he likes to play aggressive, which I think this will potentially work for his advantage. Although if Matt can keep his objective flipped and keep Benji only drawing one battle destiny, that's going to be good for him as well.
Yes.
So let's see what we've got.
So again, any methods necessary start for Matt. Benji going with
Grabbed the Cloud City Prison and Forlum.
which I think is the right move with this deck.
Yeah,
Benji launching the assault. Do we know what his other?
Walk Lane, and I think that might be Rebellions are built on hope.
Yeah,
It's whatever Haven is the
looks like the black and white rebellions are built on hope. So going out, getting out, like I'm assuming we're gonna see a home one with Admiral Akbar, kind of early. Like Benji's gonna get what, 5, 6, 7 on his first turn at least.
yeah.
Matt's getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on his first turn.
Yeah, but Matt's gonna get some flip stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd
Yeah,
expect Matt
definitely.
grabs his he'll grab established secret base and drop like Matt'll activate just fine on his second turn. Like
Mm-hmm.
I played a similar deck to this a bunch. So you're usually activating 12 or 13 on turn two and perfectly
Yeah.
happy with that. Because again, if you only ever face one battle destiny anywhere, you've got a much better chance of just staying alive. Like you can
Uh,
put less
uh,
guys on
uh,
table.
Staying alive. Don't worry, I don't sing very often.
Yeah, let's make it less.
I knew you were going to say that. I can read your mind.
I'm easy to read. All right, so we see Benji goes and grabs Radis.
I'd roll radish.
He
I like it.
must have open handed
The profundity.
or our boy Admiral Akbar.
Akbar. Yeah.
And we see, yep, Matt
Matt
grabs
Mouse.
established secret base. Is he grabbing Endor Shield or did he miss the Endor Shield, which is when that always feels really bad? Because then you almost have to go ominous to get Endor Shield, and he might be trying to figure that out and just unhappy with all of this right now.
Yeah,
Because giving Benji that extra 2 force on that turn feels bad.
it really does. I don't know, like I feel like Matt is one of those players that thankfully for him is very he's able to play from behind. Like we know the legendary
He beat Bring Him Before Me with no Luke.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
No, Matt's certainly got the ability to do this. Oh, there was. So he open handed the ominous.
okay, so that's not bad.
Um, and he
But
grabbed Endor's shield. So
so he was able to get the indoor shield, which is good.
yep, drops. That I think you got to draw. Oh, establish secret base. You got to control. So he did
Yeah,
not.
he needs somebody there to get it. I mean, that's when you want to go
I
like
think he
Scapegoat.
drew because he's got the Twix in there, and
Yeah.
there's Ozzel. So he also didn't have Ozzel to
I
go.
think the guy that you want to get is Grand Admiral Thrawn V, because
Yeah,
he's
but
general.
you want Ozzel for the quick flip. Ozzel's the guy you throw to the bunker to throw out, establish, and throw your sight down.
Mhm,
And Ozzel was in his force pile.
that's fair.
So Matt had actually a really bad
And
start.
Benji so far has had a good turn because there's a speak with the Jedi Council to get the Jedi Council chambers out.
And I love how Matt just like, oh, I'll four llama card. And then he was like, wait, no, I can't. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
actually a
oh,
little,
that'll make Warlam out.
I'm actually a little surprised he didn't put down four llama. Like, yeah, I know you wanted to draw a couple of those cards, but like,
You want that deck manipulation at that point. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there.
what he drew into was pullable stuff. Like,
Yeah.
fine, I'll pay the force. Like, I could have seen pay 3 for four llama and then draw those last two.
Hmm.
But like, yeah, he drew. Okay, so he drew into Ozzel and Thrawn. So all of his admirals were.
That's
That was a
rough.
really rough
That is a rough
activation for
first
Matt.
turn. Yeah.
That could have been. Matt recovered well for it, which was very good because that could have been real
I
bad.
mean, like we said, we have established at this point, Matt is a player who is well versed in having to recover quickly.
Oh, somebody just noted we were talking about why he didn't add with history, philosophy, and art. Scanner text was there, so you can't add to the total anyways.
That's true.
So
Good catch.
I'm glad we had a teammate who was like, "Yeah, that wouldn't have worked." I'm like, oh yeah, so it wouldn't have.
So we actually have teammates who know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know why they
What?
don't put them on stream instead of our dumb butts, but
I
whatever.
know. Wait, which teammate are we talking about?
Actually, I think Nick said it on his own. So,
Wait,
and there,
which teammate was it who said that?
Nick said it on his.
Oh, then yeah,
Nick's teammate. That was smart of him.
yeah,
Nick was
no.
saying why we were dumb.
Oh, I know why we're dumb.
So Matt gets his, but Benji, that profundity's kind of scary there.
Horrible. Um, yes and no. I mean, it doesn't have any like real immunity to attrition.
Yeah, but you need six ability to draw at Kashyyyk,
That's true. Yeah.
and like this deck uses a lot of like Emperor on his shuttle,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not coming down. Like, granted, you're flipped, so you're not worried about
Well,
um
you're not worried about the
the
rebellion,
command.
the rebel
Yeah,
leadership. Yeah.
leadership
I mean,
to
you
add
can
one,
limit, but that's like the best thing you could do.
and you're okay with limiting. Like,
Yep. And but I think at this point you just go get what he's trying to do, slave one into Boba Fett,
yep,
and oh, he's pulling the Sith infiltrator. Interesting.
okay.
I
And
don't
Benji
hate
grabbing.
that. And
Oh,
I do like this grab from Benji.
yeah, I don't mind that grab at all.
Oh, Matt's playing much anger in his hand.
Okay,
That's
I got to remember exactly what that card does. I just remember it's really annoying.
if both players have presence there and nobody in
Oh,
your white
and
side didn't initiate, they lose force. And it
yeah,
adds up pretty quickly.
well, it's four force. Like,
Yeah.
it's 9% of your deck after starting cards. Like, that adds up pretty quick.
Uh, yep.
And Benji says, I'm going to drain for 2 because the profundity is a Star Cruiser. So it adds 1
Yeah.
with launching. Now, the question is, what's Benji going to do here? Huh? Benji just looks like he's just drawing some.
I was gonna say he's gonna play some
Or
big
did he
cards.
draw from Rebellions Are Built on Hope?
Yeah. But I mean, the only thing I don't like about the Maulston Infiltrator here is it does take away your Maul, and Maul is such a good character.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't get anything out of his first generation is +1, and he can grab the Dantooine, Mon Calamari, Yavin 4, or Profundity. So he just drew some, and there's the Wisa for another Twix, I'm betting. Now, what are we going to see Matt do here? Foil on a card before he does anything else.
Yep, there's Darth Maul double bladed lightsaber going down with the Maul Sith Infiltrator.
Are we going to see Applik with him and try and?
No,
No,
he's
he
just
doesn't
gonna
have the force
no
for
much
Applik.
anger.
Oh, much anger and then cloak and.
Yep.
Ooh, that's
Yeah, deploy on a rebel at the end of each opponent's battle phases. If you have presence at that location, at the location where the rebel has presence,
wow.
and a battle did not participate, opponent loses 4. That's ugh,
That's dirty.
that is very dirty. However, you just move the rebel to the war room.
But that's still during move phase.
Yes, but that's
Yeah, I mean,
you lose 4, but 4 is
well, you got to get out home 1. That's the profundity. There is no profundity war room on table.
oh, that's right. No, there's
I
a
don't think the
blocking
profundity
bay.
war room exists. It's not on table.
Not yet.
There's no pullers for it on table either.
Not yet.
Is that? Oh, that's he just moved the profundity. Hmm. Like Benji's going to eat 4 here no matter what, which I don't think he's real happy about.
Painful. No, I wouldn't be happy about that. If I was Benji, I would not be happy about it.
And he's trying to figure out, I think, if he's got a way to do something else. Because if not, I think we're going to see Matt throw Choke Vader to the 2-1, maybe backed up with Palpatine,
Yeah.
and just start pounding damage.
Full Yoda with the Jedi Council Chamber. I mean, if he's got an altar here, that would be
And
good.
Matt immediately says, "All right,
Oh yeah, as soon as you see the Yoda, you're just like, okay, use
is
control
that? Yeah,
television.
that's not virtual altar either. That's not virtual Yoda. So you
No.
went and got a control. Okay. Is he maybe running the nightclub just to be able to move Yoda somewhere useful at some point?
Um,
Because otherwise, Yoda seems a little sticky.
but going to go get the control tunnel vision to go get something like that just feels okay.
Like you
Hard
wasted a lot of
Falcon.
things.
Yeah.
All right, pretty sure the Amazon guy is driving by my house as my
Is that a
dog's
good
going
thing or
nuts
bad
right
thing?
now. I'm just hearing
And
my
he
dog
just
go
throws
nuts.
4 cards, loses Poe Dameron, he loses Qui-Gon with lightsaber, and he's going to move everybody. He moves the profundity away. Now, did he pay 2 for that or just 1?
He needs to pay 1 more. Um,
Yeah,
he did not, and
Matt didn't catch it.
once he recirculated, it's hard to watch. So
Matt uses 3. There's a We Must Accelerate Our Plans. He's going to go grab something. First strike would be pretty good. Yep.
As I say, with the total immunity and the fact that there's no command there to limit, Applik as a co-pilot seems real strong, and then you just move over and cloak again.
Wash, rinse, and repeat. Yeah.
Yeah, like instead of the Vader on at the site, which definitely. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, Benji's got a card, got a force save, but I don't think he's got a barrier. Like, guess maybe that'd be. I think you got to do it anyways.
Yeah, I think you're
You throw
right.
Affleck down, even if he gets barriered, then you just move away and say, fine, pay 3 to drain for 1. And he just wants to look at his reserve deck, show off all the big numbers.
So just as a frame of reference, there's only 2 undefeated players left in the tournament.
Who are the undefeateds?
Well, they are both on table 1 for those who are interested.
Oh, Greg and Logan. Nice. Good
Yeah,
for both of them. So that's and we do see
yep,
Affleck
there's that black first strike.
Affleck. So there was no barrier.
Yeah.
Yep. Benji grabbed first strike as soon as Matt went and got the barrier, or went and got the first
Oh,
strike,
he
which
loses
is
a 0 off the top. That's good.
yeah. Let's say the system he could pull if he open-handed their profundity. Um,
Oh, the spiral coming down as a react.
and Matt chooses not to retrieve with first strike. I think he's a little tight on force.
Yeah,
The reacting spiral's decent.
cute. It's
Like
cute.
it's really your
It
goal
doesn't
is to
matter.
draw higher.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because he
Eight
draws a 7 and
and 1, isn't
two.
it? Or it's going to be
Yeah,
symbol.
Benji had
Oh,
to lose
symbol
both.
of fear is a 3. So yeah. So that's
Yeah,
10 in attrition. So he had to lose both.
yeah, that hurts.
Matt loses Aplec, which is fine. Like
Woo.
he covers
No, he doesn't have to
some
lose. He's
force.
immune.
Well, I think he was down in force.
Done in power.
Yeah, because he's only 14 power.
10, 14 to 8, and 4 is 12.
Yeah, he's
Plus
losing Aplec to cover.
5, 17 plus what did he draw for
Oh,
this?
enough that he actually lost Aplec and a couple,
Yeah, but I mean, you
and
have
now
to keep
he's
them all.
cloaking Maul. Yeah, and deciding to lose different cards. All right.
Maybe that's that one. Yeah.
So Benji's a very good player. He's still very young and very new. My guess is he doesn't have a plan in mind for how to deal with that much anger in him. Like um
That's where you just blame
I think
his
that
honorable
Hanshuing the
mention
Falcon
being
was a
bad.
mistake. Yeah.
Like,
Idea track, I am very unlikely. Short of finding out I won the Powerball last night, I'm probably not coming to Worlds. It's mostly because if I go to Europe without my wife, I can't come home. And if I bring my wife, it costs way too much money.
I'm
Uh,
still I still need to buy
Matt
my
did lose
ticket.
from the used pile and then changed his mind.
Yeah, I still
So
need to sell stuff, but I need to figure out a way to deposit cash into my bank account.
usually you can just go to the bank and do that.
My bank doesn't have a physical location.
Oh, well, that's going to make it a little more difficult.
USAA has some perks. Let me just put it out
Oh,
there.
yeah, no, definitely. I actually have to call them and get an insurance quote. So I've been thinking about that. Yeah, I mean, he knew the cards he lost were the destiny he drew, though. Like he knew what those were, and if Benji was okay with it, I don't love that, but that's one of those. If no one called a judge and they were okay with the solution there, that's fine.
Yeah,
So, and ultimately, like if Benji doesn't have a way to stop Maul from cloaking, this is not a good spot for him to be in.
yeah. Um,
Okay, so we might see the shuttle move, walk him down. Benji's trying to make the play.
Yeah, and I don't blame him. Like it makes perfect sense to do it.
Oh, this is absolutely the way to do it. So
Yeah. I might sell well, let me put it this way. I have 5 LSJKs. How many do you think you need?
he said he's short one,
Yeah, I know, but how many do you think do I need to play the game?
7.
Yeah.
Also, I think we've decided in chat, Batmouse is the short one.
I might be willing to sell a LSJK. I'm trying to sell more magic stuff than anything though.
All right, so
That's besides the point.
um no, I'm just looking at Benji's play. Like he didn't do the ship dock and get Radis down. So he's gonna try and take he's gonna, Endor will be a drain
Well, I
of
don't think
two.
you can you ship dock and then move them to the site? I think you can. Pretty
I
sure you
think you
can.
can because I think one of them's an unlimited. I thought moving
Yeah.
to this
Ship
site.
docking is unlimited because you can go back and forth, back and forth. But I think like from after you ship dock to moving to a site associated with the ship, that you can't do.
All right, so we see Vader and Kylo come to hang out at the Drain 2 site. One to move those guys over. And then we'll lose 2 to Cloak. Hmm. Like if Benji's running It's a Hits, that'd be kind of a nasty way to cancel that drain.
Hmm.
But I think that drain of 4 is just going to start to, or that much anger in him of 4 is going to start to add up
Yeah, I agree
real
100%.
quick, especially if Matt can start draining and doing stuff like right now. Benji hasn't put a lot of cards on table. So he's really been,
Buying his time.
yeah, like he's causing some damage. He's just playing it slowly, which is Benji's usually hyper aggressive. Like
Extremely.
but Benji might be maturing and growing up as he's, in double digits now and slowing down a little bit on his play and going, okay, what's the right line here? I wonder if he's trying to figure out going to ground with some combo of what he's got and maybe go to that Endor docking bay and or if he's got a spy to go beat the heck out of Ozzel. Like if he's got a spy, I think that has to be the play. You go jump Ozzel, you
That's a
get rid
big
of
yeah.
those 2 things, you flip the objective back. Yeah, well, it's not a gimme, but I think that's the if you have it, that's the play you have to make.
Yeah, I agree.
So we'll see if he has it. Because I think Benji's hard in the tank right now. We've seen him recount his force pile 17 times or so and check his hand and do math. And I don't think you want to go after Kylo and Vader. That seems like losing a bunch of force waiting to happen.
It depends on who you have. Like if you've got some the fact that Matt is cycling through stuff though, it's gonna be
And
hard.
we know Matt's got a bunch of sixes and got multiple
Yeah.
sixes and sevens in the deck. So like it's hard to be real confident coming down even with a, like a Jedi that you're not getting choked out if Matt's been tracking one of his Spectre of the Supreme Leaders or something.
Yeah.
So I'm I will say if he's going to go to ground, I think he should go to ground, fly the Profundity over to Endor, and then shuttle Radis down to the docking bay with him and force it to be somewhere where a battle can happen. All right. The C slip that's horribly cut out. And
Hey,
Benji
leave the
says,
kid
let's go.
alone. He doesn't have a Minnesota dad to help him out.
He has a St. Louis dad. Yeah, Benji's just got a whole pile of dudes in his hand. I see EPP Luke, EPP Obi, right? Like, no, don't deploy anyone else. Benji, get your retrieval. Get your layer retrieval. And try and chop up Vader. I gotta imagine Matt's got a force field at this point, but
Yeah, because I mean, you're getting 2 points of retrieval with Leia.
yeah, like I think this is the problem is you're still eating the much anger in him.
Yeah,
Okay, yep, there's getting 3 back. Oh, 2 points from Leia and 1 point from first strike.
yeah, that's right.
And there's the force field to cancel the swing at whoever, probably Vader. Fails on the choke. Here comes the.
Misses on the swing, and that's going to
Oh,
cause a point to Matt.
that miss on the swing is big.
Matt has to lose a force there.
Yeah, Matt needed to lose one. You want to ping Chris?
Yeah,
So, because yeah, Matt needs to lose one for missing the swing. And there's the battle destiny of 5. Oh, looks like Benji might have just caught it. So he's going to lose one from hand, I think. Or, yeah, he'll lose the Vader he drew. Shu got it. Perfect. Benji's real good. Benji is on top of that stuff. So he loses Leia. Sokol's going to have to lose one of them. Yep, there goes Vader. Problem is now Benji doesn't have enough to do a whole bunch of moving. And that 4 hurts. Yeah, moving.
he's just telling me there's no active judging. I'm like,
There is 2 active judging.
yeah, there's 2 of us.
Yeah, I mean, there's. So Matt chose to lose Vader to keep Kylo there, and I don't mind that. The swing is more likely to succeed than the thing, and he can Forlon down to get Dooku. Yep. Although I thought the Dooku he drew was a white border, so.
I don't remember.
And now we'll see the battle against Qui-Gon, retrieve the Vader. Benji loses a 1 off the top, so Benji tries to swing again, and it's another force field. Battle destiny of 6.
There goes Qui-Gon.
Yeah, Qui-Gon dies and covers, and Matt's immune.
Yeah, but he loses to the cloak.
Yeah, and uses 1 to move Dooku over.
8, 9,
So he
10.
says, Benji's deck sure looks like it's just EPP bombs,
Yeah,
and I don't need to run into that. So,
yeah. Now Benji's back to pain to do anything.
yep. Which is not really what he wants, but I think I almost wonder if he don't like that much anger in him is just brutal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I think you
It's
activate
been-
as much as you can. Honestly, I think I'd activate as much as I can. I'd throw the profund. Is there a second pilot on the home one? I'd move profundity over. I'd oh okay, yeah, he's not a pilot. Like I don't think I'd want to leave just
I
to
don't know.
make
He's
it
piloted the
profundity.
Falcon.
That was with the red arm. Totally different.
No, that was with R2, and there's a card made for it.
Whatever. So yeah, it's R3PO with Akbar. So you see the battle. Benji's just moving kind of quick. Gonna go for the choppy chop.
And this is where I think, like, again, Benji does move quick. He moves quicker when he's a little frustrated.
Yeah, and Sokol goes and grabs the Force Lightning with Dooku. So he's gonna
Try and fry
make
away.
sure. Well, no, I think he's gonna do it used and just
Make sure he
Hit
hits
one of
somebody.
them. Yeah, make sure you hit Luke.
Okay,
And then
Kylo's hit.
I don't
That's
love swinging at Kylo there. You swing at Dooku.
yeah. But he's got two sabers,
Oh, yeah, good point.
and Kylo misses again. Kylo can't hit the broadside of the
Wow.
barn today.
Kylo is Kylo is
That's a
not a good
miss.
swinger, and that he didn't use the Force Lightning, which was
Yeah,
a
if he would have
mistake.
used the Force lightning there,
And
uh,
if Benji would have swung at Dooku first, he'd have hit him and killed him, and then still hit Kylo and killed him.
yeah,
So Benji loses Luke, leaves Obi there. Matt's gonna lose Kylo, and that should cover. I
yeah,
think Matt was slightly ahead. And now Benji's got to move Obi away and eat 4.
yeah. That's this is the sixth. This is the fourth time he's had it PO4, so he's lost 16 force just from much anger with him.
Yeah,
That's brutal.
that is rough. And he just
And
peels him
you
from
know what the
used.
worst part is? They're wearing like their teammates wearing. They're even wearing matching shirts. That's just terrible.
Yeah, Chu, who was part of Team Albany before he joined the KTOD
Before he
back in
joined the
the
dark
day.
side.
I mean, I don't think I can call Chu or his children dark side at any point.
No, I meant
They are,
not the KCOD.
yeah, no, I still, Johnny is such a nice guy.
I
His
know.
kids are amazing. Like, so I'm pretty sure at some point they're going to watch this stream, and I'm just going to point out that Benji has played an amazing game and definitely deserves ice cream. So
How many times have you told Johnny to get Benji and Apollo ice cream?
many, many times. I don't know what you're trying to prove. Basically all the time I say that they deserve ice cream.
Well, I just spilled my energy drink, so I gotta clean it up.
So, all right. So we see Boba Fett come down as well, and Thrawn.
On.
And Matt just says, all right, I'm going to start a battle against Obi and see what I can do.
I
So,
mean,
and I don't hate that play. Like,
no,
you're going to
I
remove
like
Obi.
this is a good play by him
You caused the
because
first strike damage.
I don't
You
like that
can
Benji just
use.
left the profundity at Kashyyyk.
Yeah, I've been like, I don't think he wants to give up the drain of 2. Like, I think he's looking at it and going, all right, I'm losing 4 to his 2 instead
Well,
of losing 2 to nothing.
well, I mean, you moved the profundity and then you reinforce with the home one.
Yeah, but then you leave a naked profundity sitting at Endor.
I mean, is it better than losing 4?
Yeah, but this way you're still forcing him to lose 2. Like the only way I would have done that is if you're going to shuttle Radis down, which is really what I think he should have done. Like if you just run the
Well,
risk and leave the naked profundity and go, all right, I'm going to shuttle Radis down with the dudes I've put down. Like that's what I would
yeah,
like to see happen. Because that way at least you can get into a battle.
yeah,
So
of
although
course,
much anger is at that site, right? Not at every
correct.
presence at the location where the rebel has presence. Yeah. So you eat the 4 once, and then you move Radis down somewhere and force him to come to Radis, where he can't cloak out of the battle, and you can try and just battle it out and then lose Radis. But like that's a hard strategy to think through when you're in the middle of the game. And I think Benji's natural aggressiveness is just getting the better of him here.
Mm-hmm.
He just says, "I've got EPPs. I'm going to throw EPPs at guys." And
It's the famous Zap Brannigan rule of warfare.
we see Matt with the second Force Lightning lost to Fry. He already fried Obi with 1 lost, and now he just fried Luke with one lost. And there's Ray or Kith, if we're going with Futurama Zap Brannigan references. Grab a card with Ray. Nope, change your mind. We're not playing Ray. Who are we playing instead? No, don't play Lando. Why would you play Lando? Lando's not.
Why not
Ray's.
Lando?
Because Ray's one cheaper. Lando's a little bit better. Ray gives you the force pile pull or the used pull. So it's 3 to swap the ships over, which means you can't pay for Lando.
Yeah.
Which is one more reason why I would have done Ray.
Yeah, I think he's realizing that.
Yeah, this was that was a mistake. He might have forgotten about the +1 to move to Endor, and that's gonna cost him. So I think he's just got to say, "Fine, I'm gonna eat it for another turn."
Yeah.
Like Matt's gonna come down on with somebody on
You gotta
Lando.
think he's going to.
Like
Like
he's got to have a
it really
character.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, you come down like you don't even care if Benji retrieves a high power. Like your goal is just keep him off the site, force him to pay to drain. Oh, so Benji loses 2 and then plays We're Doomed. So now he's going to cut the damage in half. I think Matt should grab that. I think Matt might be doing the math here on. Yeah, Matt's grabbing it. There's absolutely no reason to let Benji just play and get that cycling. And Dr. E and Ponda Baba.
And Mara Jade.
Okay. No, Mara Jade instead. Oh, no, never mind. Both of them.
Is that Mara Jade's the Emperor's Hand or Mara Jade with
Did
lightsaber?
he underpay that?
I don't know.
Because he picked them up, put Mara down instead, and then dropped Dr. E and Ponda and only paid 4 again. I'm not sure, but we're past, I think, where we could stop it. Unless you want to ping someone real quick.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I think he 6 and 7. Oh, that was the swing. Yeah. I think Lando's dead. And there's another 7. You got a Hujix, Benji? Nope. And
Before
Benji
we
calls it.
end, we're going to do another trivia question really quick.
All right.
Before we get Matt on for our interview, our trivia question is: how many dark side cards were in set 23, and how many light side cards?
All right. And you are a significantly better interviewer than me, so I'm gonna jump on mute and go take care of something quick.
Oh
And
no,
I
no,
will
no!
let
You
you.
get back here.
I will let you interview Matt as I'm not nearly the interviewer you are. And we got a couple minutes, so I'm gonna take care of something.
No hobby. You're close. And again, this is a two-person. So 2 people can win this one. Batmouse and Idea Track. Congratulations, you both have won. But Batmouse, you have 101 already, so I'm just going to give it to Idea Track. Okay, so instead of interviewing Matt, we're going to go ahead and interview Benji. Let me just go ahead and pull this up. Okay, Benji, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so really well played. Uh, so I gotta ask, what made you play this Let the Wookiee Win deck? Have you been playing it a lot lately?
Well, yeah. So I thought Thrawn would be in the meta, and so I wanted a deck that could knock Thrawn out of space, and also knock Thrawn out on the ground. Because for Lost in Space, I had Control Tunnel Visions, and I played the Yoda, non-V, so I pull control with that. So, yeah, that I just played it to beat Thrawn.
So was this like the first time that you ran into the much anger with the much anger card?
Uh, well, so me and my dad played a retro format on Jump, so I knew like what it did, but like this is the first time I've encountered it in open.
So what are you playing for Dark Side today? Like I know your dad's playing something weird. I see that when you see that he's playing, there's good in him for his light side. What's your dark side?
So I'm playing Set Your Course for Alderaan for Dark. And what it really does is like just puts out Star Destroyers that like can hold their own in battles, and pings with Tarkin Doctrine.
So do you blow up the Alderaan system?
Yeah.
Okay. How's that going? How's that deck going for you so far today?
I've won a game with it and lost a game.
So right now
Three and
are
two.
you 3-2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's still pretty good. Like you're still looking really good. I know Matt, he was what he's 4-1 right now.
4 and 1. Yeah, I think yes.
So who designed so we got asked the question like who made the Team Albany shirts today?
Um, um, who made the Team Albany shirts?
I did. I made him off
So
Etsy.
Matt did.
Yeah.
I like that they got one for you. So there's what it's you, Matt, your dad, and Mike.
Yep. And also Aaron. Aaron.
That's right.
Yeah. And also Apollo.
So is Apollo busy this weekend?
Yeah, he's at a sleepaway camp.
Oh, okay. So you're representing for both Apollo and yourself.
Yeah.
So your dad is what? He was 3-1 going into this game.
Yep.
So if your dad goes to 3-2, you just played light side. He's playing light side. What are if you play your dad? Who's going to win?
Um, Probably him. If we like, yeah.
You think so? Because I know, like you said, if you play your light side against your dad's dark side, who's going to win?
Yeah.
So, but now if you made the top eight, are you prepared to make the top eight today?
I hope I do, but I also kind of want to play the retro event tomorrow. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So are you enjoying retro more or are you enjoying the open more?
I mean, it's kind of funny because like open, like in my opinion, is like kind of unbalanced. Like I'm playing a weird light side deck, and it's like I don't know. It's kind of weird because like there are so many like helper cards for like
Hmm.
Hitco and like all these mains platforms, and there are also helper cards for like decks like Diplo that play like 30 guys, and like
Hmm.
so like I am kind of doubtful of where like this game's going, but it's still fun. Like yeah.
So, okay. Now going forward, what would you like to see as a player?
Well, I mean, I like kind of want all the decks to be like represented like the
Uh-huh.
same way. Like you would like there are like no hidden base helpers. There are no like helpers for like I don't know. Like there's no like I feel like there's like helpers for like just like the decks that are like fighting and not for like other decks. So I would like rather decks be like equal.
Okay. So do you have a favorite deck?
I like the deck that my dad's playing. I like the Sigfa deck. I wouldn't say I have a favorite deck, but I like a lot of them.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, we did have a player at the last event win the event in the top 8. Sam, he played hidden base on day 2.
Okay.
So, I mean, hidden base is a good deck.
Yeah.
I think, but I think a lot of it is people play that card, it can wait,
Mhm.
and they just don't like that card.
Yeah. Yeah, I played
And
that deck 2 worlds ago.
yeah, I was gonna say your dad kind of like introduced a lot of people to that card, and since then it's just people are grumbling. So, how do you feel about your last 3 games for today?
Well, I mean, I want to make top 8, but I also don't really care. So like I'm not really feeling stressed out or anything else. I just like want to have the best time.
Hmm. So, so tomorrow in the retro, do you know what you're playing? If you play in the retro,
Yeah, I do.
now the retro is what? It's Premier to Endor, correct?
Yes.
What do you like from that meta?
Well, I feel like the game has like taken like 3 steps back. Like, and I kind of like that because like in open format, everything can be pulled, like Twixes and
Hmm.
stuff, and like in that in the retro Bermuda Endor, um, there's more like room for like I feel like there's more room to like get better as a player because all the open format decks are like
Hmm.
just like you pull all your cards, you get set up. That's it.
So, so if you play in the retro, are you going to win it?
Am I gonna win?
Yeah.
Uh, I mean probably not because my dad's also playing. So
Oh, okay. Now, I mean, if it comes down to it, if it's you versus your dad in the finals, who wins?
him again. But like I don't know.
Does he get you ice cream though?
Does he get me ice cream?
I feel like if you play him in the finals, he owes you ice cream.
He might, but maybe. I hope so.
I think it's a requirement. So tell your dad to send me his Venmo. I'll
Okay.
throw some money to get you some ice cream.
Okay.
So, are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm having lots of fun. Like this
See,
is like my 4th Star Wars tournament. Like over like the table. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
and then, so we know next year there's going to be tournaments in, like Columbus is going to have an event, Minnesota, Seattle, and Las Vegas. Are you guys planning on going to any of those?
I'm not sure yet.
Because I think like what say Columbus is the closest one.
Uh huh.
So, and because are you guys in St. Louis still?
Yes.
Well, I know Brian Fred's going to be there, so you got to go to that one at least, right?
I'll ask my dad if I can. It'll probably be a yes, but he has like a busier schedule this year.
Oh,
That's fair. But okay, man. Well, I do wish you good luck the rest of the way. And if you play in the retro, if you make your top 8, I can't wait to see it.
CCG
But if you play
coverage.
in the retro, you'll have to let us know how you do.
Okay.
Okay?
for
Have
sure. Good
fun.
luck the rest of the way, buddy.
Thank you.
Benji is such an awesome